it's only stuck to my head, yeah? What now, dude? What now? Peaky, boost me. I want to try this boost. Come here.
Are you fucking
Yo! Losable!
Wait, what the fuck?
We're gonna go. Bone him on! Dude!
I think we can all get behind that one.
Hi, Mom. Dude! What the fuck?
Started watching it this year. It's not bad.
Yo, says I don't need to know what you're into right now.
What are you watching hentai?
Yeah, it's not bad. I used to think the same thing my whole life until you actually watch it.
Says
You've
what is
never even tried
hentai?
it. What is hentai?
I thought I killed him.
Do it again, coward.
Oh my god, no way!
That nade did, bro!
Oh, yes!
Stop!
Yes! One already crossed that side. Okay.
Where are they?
Oh, in there! Holy shit! Bro! What the shit?
Just snoring.
What do you mean just snoring? Watch yourself. Watch yourself! What do you mean just snoring? What's wrong?
I knew it.
Killed one trying to push you. Another one? No, I am cheating.
Why are there so many big cocks everywhere?
All right.
Suspect is down but breathing.
This looks like
Stable.
a Gotham.
He was breathing?
Yeah, see, well, now he's not anymore, I guess. Now he's dead. Look away, look away.
3, 2, 1, look away.
Look at it. Do not look away.
Oh, dark hallway here for Tucker. Oh, what the? Oh my! Oh. Tucker, you okay?
Plum,
Hey.
come on out here. Come out here. I got something to
Here's what I want to do. Bean can, freaking Eric, bean can.
What the fuck is bean can? What the fuck is bean can? What the fuck, man? How do you not know that?
Bean can.
The boost, bro.
I'm gonna plant the bomb up here. He's cat.
What?
1 HP. Yes!
Dude, he did the pop.
Oh, is it lower? Is it lower?
Oh my god.
Behind the plant, behind the plant.
Yeah! What? No way! This guy, bro.
Oh, is that it? Oh, so bright. Wait, you can die?
Let's go! There's no way it's dynamic. What is happening? He's going through the wall. Wait! What? These guys, get your knives out. Come here. Fuck, one more long. Coming out.
Long? 38 days. You got banned.
That means one of you fuckers reported me! Almost missed him. Wait, that's a flop. That's a flop song! Hello? Hello, 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 hello. How we doing? What the fuck is this cam? What? What's wrong with this cam? What's wrong? Bro, made it? I was here. We had a guy checking out air conditioning units for like the yearly maintenance shit, so I didn't feel like going live battling with the doggos interrogating air conditioning men. Cam quality's so ass. Let me see. How so? Looks normal to me. I said not ass. Oh. My reading skills are hot ass. So brave for being live right now. Why is that? What the hell? All right, let me thank all these subs real quick. You stoked for the major? Of course. Of course. Rihanna, thank you much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, dude. Video games, thanks to the 5 super chat. Yeah, Rihanna, real Rihanna. You ever rest? What do you mean? I flew back last night. I didn't fly back this morning. I've been home, slept in my own bed, played some Magic. I was supposed to leave Monday, but I was tired of not getting good rest. How'd the Magic game go? I'm currently winning, but we put it on pause. It's Noria's turn right now. She just sawed in half her spider token that gives her health back and has reach to block all my fucking flying dragons right now, so we'll see how that one goes. You went way too hard last time? Yeah, I don't drink like that anymore. It's a skull icon behind you? New sponsor? This is Monster's care package they sent me while I was gone. They have the new Killer Brew triple shot. They have a Loco Moco and a Mean Bean. So it's like their coffee monster flavor iteration. You know what's funny is their other coffee one is 300 milligrams of caffeine, but now they actually advertise it like that. So I think for some people, that's good. A lot of people, I think, aren't ready for this. I think for the people that have an absolute caffeine addiction like myself, this is fantastic, though. I don't know. I don't know enough about what you just said, Ember, to have an opinion. And no, I don't play at a local game store. I just play at the house. You speculate on which map might get added? Well, I'll speculate that I think cash might be added in some way. I might be a genius. You guys ready for some pick'ems? How many old? I'm 32. I'm 32. I'm kind of. We'll see how this goes. I feel like this is gonna be. This has got to be probably like the hardest opening stage, right? Like surely. I was looking for you in Dallas and never saw you. What the fuck, man? I had a meet and greet one day, bro. Where were you? I couldn't do it the next day because I had, after the power issues, God, dude, I was reminded, we got to go XLR when me and Monster first started doing the co-stream stuff because that's what I was using at home. But then, like, that whole, we're going to completely drop all the people that handle Go XLR happened. And that piece of equipment is actually, I don't know how I did it before. Now that I have my beacon shit, not an ad, but like it's all the people they fired. So I'm using the successor to the Go XLR from the people that all got let go, and it's just like night and day difference. And like when we go to the event, we still have the Go XLR stuff, and I'm just like, dude, this is so ass. Just like random things that like happen where you just have to like keep you just got to keep fiddling with things to see how it works, It's so dumb. All right, let's get into this, yeah? All right, let me hide my screen and get my pass real quick. Of course, we're getting the one with the extra tokens attached to it. That's just value. That's a deal. What is Beacon? Sorry. I'm laughing at the dummy address I put in on Steam. I'm such a child. Even though, like, if I actually showed it, like, my my address in Steam is Weenie Boulevard. Anyway. I forgot that I did that, and I was looking at it. All right. First impressions of the new coin. I don't like how this thing looks on like their broadcast stuff, like with the colors, but I love it on the coin. I think it's cool. I like it here. When they showed it on like Twitter and shit like that, I was not a fan. Let me find a good spot to put my face. So maybe down here? What do we think? Over here? Over here's good. Fuck it. Up here's good. All right, let me mute the alerts on my side here real quick. So let's get into it. So we got to get 5 correct. Okay, 5 correct. Oh my God, that's right. You have to like oh God, dude. This is actually gonna be so difficult with all these teams, man. Oh God. I'd rather just go down to the casino than try to gamble this. Like, what in the fuck, man? Does anybody have a page of the first round matchup so I can see who plays who? Let me see. There we go. Oh yeah, and then we got the simulator, yeah. Okay. Is it weird that I always prefer the classic one more? I think it's just because I get used to it. What does this one look like? Oh no, I like this too. This is chill. Oh, dude, Cole is gonna fuck this up too because they're playing OG, but they have Junior playing, and Adren's oh God, dude, sweet Jesus, nobody's safe here, man. I hate this already. I don't want to do it. Can we skip the Pickems? Can I just make a video and upload it for views? Can we just upload it like editor? Can we upload it like this and just call it a day? Oh my god, dude. Um, this is tough. Okay, so we'll just start with who I think is actually strong, I guess, and we'll do that. I mean, that's like that's you have to predict the 3-0, and they have to be the strongest team with like one of the best seeds. So just shuffle it and call it a day. But the question is, who else do I think is really strong? Bait's a pretty good team. Bet Boom's a pretty good team. Let's see. That's Head Trick's team, yeah. And then Bet Boom is Axel and the boys, right? Yeah. Mm. Mm. Cole 3-0 trust. Dude, they have Junior playing. They have no Halzerk, guys. I'd actually, unironically, if Halzerk was here, I'd put Cole 3-0. I would. I'm not even bullshitting you. I would. But that's kind of a big deal, dude. That's kind of a big deal not to have like Halzerk isn't just like your opera. He's been playing really fucking good, man. Look at this shit. Look. 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 Like bro's been banging. Like he's not just playing all right, dude. He's playing fantastic. That's a hard one to. You're thinking too much into this? I just hit shuffle. I think I'm gonna go bait or bet boom. What do we think, boys, for the other 3-0? I saw that bait recently beat bet boom, so but bet boom is gonna have more experience on land. Hey, told the game. Hope you enjoyed dinner the other night, man. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted. Thank you for the 5, 10 gifted. Thank you. Appreciate you. I think the LAN experience is important, and it's not just LAN experience, bro. We're talking like major experience. Put wildcard 3-0. Nah, they've been struggling, man. They're struggling. There's a roster rumor already surrounding them. Maybe we just start putting teams that I think that can advance, and then we'll move somebody up to 3-0. Maybe that's an easier way to do this right now. Who's on the Tyloo roster? Dude, I haven't seen a Tyloo game in a minute, I feel like. Mm. Yeah, no, wildcard vibes definitely seem off. It's hard to like pinpoint it exactly. Damn, wait, they had to play Fly. What in the fucking format had them play FlyQuest twice? I also look at the what? They played, then 3 days later they played again and they lost hard. Was this on LAN or online? Dude, and then LinVision beat. Wait, so LinVision beats Tyloo. Tyloo. Wait, but wait, no, then they got the. Oh god, dude, I hate this already. I hate this editor. We're hitting shuffle. No, we're not. Imperial's a team that I always think is better than they are, so that could really fuck me here. NA Copium. I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. I don't know if I can. Energy really disappointed me at not Pro League at Dallas though. Man, they were not competitive whatsoever. Like they're like, I know they played some like tough teams, but like that was outright just rough. OG 100% make it through. I can't even tell you who's on OG right now. This is tough, man. A lot of these teams I have not seen play Counter-Strike. What Nikodas is probably rifling and never picking up the op and carrying them. Let's see. Not too far off. I haven't seen a single one of their games though. I haven't seen any of their games, man. Let me try to gauge it. So they lose the jam time, but everybody loses the father of time. They beat Aurora? The fuck? Oh, I was about to say, I was like, when the fuck did Aurora play this? I was like, that. See, I'm glad I checked. Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, they didn't play in this shit. What the fuck is this? They beat Astral. Oh yeah, I remember that game. I remember this game. I remember that game pretty well. That was the beginning of the end. Back me on this. OG will 100% go through. If not, James, you have to gift 1 million subs. No? 5. Five, and I put OG through, James. This is guys, my Pickems are fucked. I'm trying to get anything out of this that I can. Okay, don't judge me right now. I don't know where to go with this. I don't know how to feel about so many of these teams right now. You know why this is so hard for us, guys? Is like a lot of us, even if you watch like a lot of these games with me, is it's so regional. Like in this stage of the tournament, James, thank you much for the 5 gifted. All right, man of my word. OGs for sure advancing, guys. I did not get paid to do that. The reason why this is so tough is like these teams aren't consistent enough to be with the big boys at the very, very big tournaments that we're always watching, but they're still playing a lot in their own regions. And then the same people they're playing against are in this competition. So you have to like, based on results of them playing versus each other, where they don't play each other quite yet, but they probably will at some point. Well, then, oh, dude, it just feels like a clusterfuck. And like teams play, does CS have weird regional meta? You know, I think most people try to mimic European Counter-Strike, but even that is so fucking broad these days. I think that we just blanket say European Counter-Strike for Tier 1 CS because that's where all the events are and that's where most teams are practicing. I don't really think it's like... I think people just try to imitate the best teams. And right now, the best teams are European. But I don't think it necessarily is a European play style as much as there's just a fuck ton of teams there and you get to see a lot of different types of Counter-Strike. Even when the regional teams show up to practice there. But like you get to see a lot. So... for me, this is just tricky because you're just not seeing these teams play that often unless you're hardcore fans of these teams or of these regions. And then even with that knowledge, it's so hard to then compare them to these other teams they're playing against because they don't face each other that often. Nah, like people will try to say. I think we used to have stronger regional metas when we had regional pro leagues, but now tournaments, like every tournament in Counter Strike, isn't a massive international tournament, right? With teams from around the world at them. Very rarely is each region not represented in some way, and very rarely, like I said, do these teams have like a super different play style compared to everybody else. They have maybe preferences that are different to other teams. They are going to maybe play every team plays differently, but not to the point where it's like we've never even seen this strat before in this, like, you know, it's just different comfort zones, I'd say. What up, Ducky? How you doing? Who's like the worst team right now? I need help, guys. Let's use both chat. Who is the worst team right now? Let's see what gets the most votes. Lot of Fluxo. And Chinggis as well. Damn, some people say Mythic. That's crazy. Why am I catching strays, bro? I'm just over here existing, man. So, what did you guys say? At least, listen, even if you didn't agree, it looks like in both chat rooms right now we got Chinggis and Fluxo. So if these are wrong, it's not my fault. It's your guys' fault. I don't think Metasport's going 0-3. I don't think FlyQuest goes 0-3. I think Energy could, but I'm not going to put them there. I think Lid Vision has enough individual firepower to absolutely take one. Remember, guys, I know we got a little used to it with PGL. This is not best of 3 Swiss. This is best of 1 Swiss with BO3 advance and elimination. So are you supposed to be picking who you believe is most likely to win or who you would just like to win? You're picking who you think is going to win. You can follow your heart, but usually your heart deceives you and you end up in despair here. Chinggis and Fluxo cannot both be 0-3. Every time somebody says this, they do not understand that upsets will happen and they will get flip seedings and there will be changes. So whatever one situation you created in your head where the favorites all won and they played each other, there is still potential where it could happen. Also, not a bad strategy sometimes to put two teams that could potentially play each other at 0-3 because then you guarantee one of them, and the 3-0s and the 0-3s are very hard to get. So no, there are billions of scenarios saying like this cannot happen definitively is just flat out wrong. Is it likely that they both don't end up 0-3? Probably, but also if they both play each other, it's better to extract 1 point out of that. Do Complexity go 3-0? Guys, they do not have Halzerk. They do not have Halzerk. That is their second best player. He is a 1.23 rated opera right now. He is genuinely playing fantastic Counter-Strike with the op, and he is not... I actually don't know if it's for sure yet. Like, I think they have Junior as a sub, and he's ready to play, but I think they're still working on Halzerk's visa issue. So, like... But if you're doing this, this is probably a good caveat for the video, to be fair. I think if Halzerk ends up getting his visa, like if you're watching this in the video, if you're watching this now, I would put Cole 3-0. That's how I feel. And I don't even think that's NA bias. I think Complexity out of these teams, except for I think Heroic and Complexity, when they showed up to the big boy events this year, had the strongest international showings out of these teams in the stage 1. That does not mean they'll for sure go 3-0, but that's like trying to use some logic. They by far had the strongest showing. If it's Junior, I could actually still see them advancing. If Grim can maintain his form, guys, he is actually an insane rifler right now. He is almost a 1.25 on the year for a rifle, which puts him in like he's not donk right now, but holy fuck, he's good at. If he continues this, like, this is insane. He's been playing fantastic Counter-Strike, and he is enough to get them out of stage 1 as long as Junior is competent. He is. Like, we'll put Cole advancing for now. But yeah, caveat, guys. If Halsert gets announced that he's coming back and you don't see, I'm not going to do like another video. And if you only watch this in the YouTube video, I will more than likely put Cole 3-0. More than likely. Let's do this then. Let's go. This is Twitch chat and YouTube chat both agreed for the most part on which two teams were the worst. Listen, you never trust any singular chat room, but if I've learned anything, it's when YouTube chat and Twitch chat agrees, it's actually usually right. Usually, not always, but like high percentage chance. Then we get into this really weird area, man. NRG looks so bad at Dallas. I mean, fuck, dude. They couldn't just look a little bit better. Chat, I'm matching all gifted, by the way. But we do have alerts muted. Why did Energy have to look so bad, dude? Let me hear your thoughts on Wildcard. Wildcard came into this year with overall expectations pretty high because of their run at the major. Internationally, to start the year, they didn't look great, but they didn't look weak. They simply just looked adequate. And it's like, okay, well, let's just start the year. And then they just progressively looked worse. Wildcard in international tournaments this year just looked like they were on a downward trajectory. And there's rumors surrounding that they're going to make at least one roster change after the major already. So it's hard. Hold on, my camera's drunk. Sorry, hold on. Hungover from last night, even though I flew home yesterday. It's really hard to place wildcard because I do think out of like these teams, funny enough, I do think that they still are one of the stronger teams internationally. But it's so hard to say because they've been so meh. Overthinking? I'm not overthinking. Somebody just asked me about wildcard. Like, the teams that I am kind of interested in putting to advance are Wildcard, FlyQuest, Metas, and maybe LinVision. Those are kind of like that's where my head's at right now. I'm sleeping on Legacy. I am sleeping on Legacy. They looked all right. But very small sample size, and brother, they didn't qualify for a reason, you know? I don't know. What about the other 6 teams? Meh. Just not much there. Like Legacy, it's not like Dabao and like the problem with Legacy is they have these players that have been like, oh my god, they're gonna do it, and then they just like never do it. Can't trust the Brazilians, man. I know. I know. Like they didn't look bad like versus 3D Max and Vitality, but also they did choke versus 3D Max pretty hard. They beat Wildcard and Energy though in Thunderpick, which is online. Yeah, I don't know. Tough, man. Isn't Imperial the best Brazilian team here? The problem with Brazilian teams is they all change on who's better all the time. I don't know where I stand on this, man. I hate this stage. This stage is actually miserable. Mm. How's Bet Boom looked as of late? I want to see something. I losing to Ecstatic twice. Was it close? No. God. Axa. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Twice? I'm trying to find my 3-0 team so then I can kind of like maneuver around a little bit. Nah, I'm out. I can't put them at 3-0. No way. I'll go bait. I can't. If Axel was playing better, I'd be down. If Axel was playing better, I'd be down, but that's just that I cold disrespect. Guys, they don't have Hulzerk. You noobs. um can't believe I'm gonna do this. I need a refresher. Getting smacked around by Tyloo, bro. They're getting this shit, bro. All Tyloo, Phase Spirit, understandable. Navi, Vitality, all understandable for a team like FlyQuest. Tyloo. Dude, Tyler's just beating the shit out of FlyQuest, bro. But that's why we got Tyloo going through already. What's FlyQuest? Where are they at? They're 8. Not too bad. What about Legacy or Imperial? Legacy is pretty recent bias, guys. They literally didn't qualify for the major. We were just looking at this. It's not to say, at this stage, man, you hear me out. If you feel like a team is going to advance, I do not have enough to tell you you're wrong. Like, I personally don't think Legacy is that great. Basically, you're just remembering that they played Vitality and 3D Max close. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, that's why. It's literally because you watched them play recently. You're like, wow, these guys aren't bad. But also remember, they didn't qualify. So it's like hard to say. Nah, the only reason it's tough is because none of us watch regional tier 2. No, it's even if you did, you don't know how these regions stack up. So like, it doesn't give you information that Tyloo is beating the shit out of FlyQuest when FlyQuest's only international losses are the top 5 teams, because Tyloo, it could just be a matchup or map pool. But as soon as FlyQuest plays somebody else, it's easy as fuck. Like, it actually makes it worse, because in a lot of ways you get a lot of disinformation from regional matchups because the teams know each other so well that certain matchups, like teams, with the exception of Vitality, Counter-Strike, current state, everybody is in this bucket besides Vitality. It is so matchup based, man. These map pools versus each other, like how they like to play, it's very evident when certain teams just kind of have it figured out versus one another and when others don't. And that's only exaggerated with regional Counter-Strike. So even if you're watching regional tier 2, watching Tyloo and FlyQuest play each other doesn't help you understand how well or poorly Tyloo's going to play Energy and then potentially like play. Would it be? It'd be like a Bet Boom, right? It's so different. It's so different. It's really hard. Give me 1 second. I gotta piss. I gotta tinkle. All right, I'm back. And to the question about the slots, you have to get their record correct. If your 3-0 team advances, 3-1 doesn't count. If your 3-1, 3-2 team goes 3-0, does not count. My honest thought process is I have more strength and confidence in teams that come from basically playing in the European region most of the time. Nope, that's it. Like, honestly, bro, there's not most, like I said, you tell me to give you my honest thought process on any of this stage. I don't watch these teams enough to have like a really good opinion. And these teams don't have really much history versus one another outside of their region. So I think that in general, B8 to prep for the major is going to have far better practice, far better preparation, and they have a lot more reps versus many of these teams that are going to be in the major than Tyloo. I think Tyloo is good. I've seen them play a little bit. Individually, they look strong. Seems like regionally they might be one, obviously not Mongols, but like maybe the strongest out of the region. But that's hard to say. So Tyloo, like I said, so if you put Tyloo 3-0, bro, like I don't even think you're fucking crazy based on what I just looked at for their matches and stuff like that. I just have more faith in the European region to produce the stronger teams. So with limited knowledge, that's weighing pretty heavy on a lot of my decisions. Right? So that is there you go. Hopefully that helps. And the least predictable regions, in my opinion, are actually Asian Counter-Strike, South American Counter-Strike. Impossible for me, dude. I just always get them wrong. I do. NA is easy. We suck. Like NA is easy. Leave them out. 0-3. Like you're pretty safe. Like Asian Counter-Strike, Brazilian Counter-Strike. Holy fuck, dude. I got no idea what's going on. They might make a generational run to stage 3, man, with some of these teams, dude. Like, is there anyone out there that usually gets their Pickems right? I did pretty well last year. I did pretty well. I think my Pickems are perfect until playoffs, right, chat? But I am not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like I got enough points for each stage until playoffs last year. And then playoffs, I got a little trolly and I put Mongols winning it because that was way more fun. But we've gotten through most times. We haven't struggled that bad. Amiga are insane. Let me see. I haven't looked at them. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Fucking Risky Bob, bro. Fucking Risky Bob. It's definitely not bad. They always crumble on land. Why is it set up like that? All right, well. Let's look at their what seed are they? They're 12th seed, bro. Oh wait, hold on. That's literally the one time they beat them. Wait. Yeah. That's kind of deceiving. That's actually really deceptive. That's actually really deceptive. You would look at that and be like, wow, dude, they bodied them. And then you just peek the head to head. Let's go take a look at metas. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Tyler beat FlyQuest twice in a BO3. I think it's time to put FlyQuest. I guess it's time for FlyQuest to 13 of them in a head-to-head 1-1 series. I think it was 3 times. I don't even think. I think Tyler beat FlyQuest 3 times. When I looked, 1, 2. I swear there was a third. I guess I'm high. I'm high. Yeah, I'm gonna do a YouTube video on my Pickems. It'll cut out all the dead time of me just sitting here contemplating fucking life. I mean, I think Tyloo undeniably, besides Mongols, looks like, at least based on results from their region, they are the strongest team from their region. Banks has B8 3-0, while more saying bet boom. To be fair though, Banks does have quite Banks has a huge bias for all Ukrainian players and teams, so that makes sense. That's on brand. That's not even, and that's not doesn't make him wrong. Just yeah, that doesn't. When you say that, that doesn't shock me in any sort of way. Watch it be Tyloo and Lin Vision for the 2-2 matchup. Yeah, fuck. All right, let me just see if I'm misremembering Wildcard just being absolutely cheeks this year. This game was really disappointing. I remember this one. This is a really disappointing showing. Bro. Bro. I mean, in Stanislaus' defense, dude, literally Fozy had what? Like the top frag was 5. He went 0-13 with 3 dart, and he still up until the very last round could have tied the top frag. That's an insane one for sure. That's like shit like that is why it's so hard for me to be like, yeah, dude, wildcard internationally has some of the most experience. But versus these teams, I feel like they actually will be worse. Yeah. No, I had gold coin going into playoffs last year. I just, like I said, when it got to playoffs, I told everybody what they should do, and I don't remember who I said was winning it. Who did I say would actually win it, Chad? Did I say Spirit was gonna win it based on what I saw? Oh, who did I have? I don't remember. I know I put Mongols. I was hoping for the Mongol storyline, but how do you not have energy 03? No, I can't do that. Has to be between Wildcard, Metasport, and FlyQuest. Well, you know, I'm gonna do this. I think FlyQuest with Regali and Ints calling. So they're a bit deceptive, okay? They get bodied by Tyloo. But if you look at who they play internationally, bro, that's a tough fucking draw, bro. That is tough. Guys, besides Tyloo, I want you to look at who they've had to play. They're like they're doing like they're going on runs with like massive weight strapped to their ankles, you know? Regali's like their only quality player. Saying Regali's their only, I think Ince is quite good, but I don't know how his stats have looked since he started IGLing. Ince has always impressed me, and Netic, their new guy, looks good. I thought. I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, Ince isn't, I mean, he's IGLing now, but yeah, that Liaz is always kind of down here. This looks about right. Vexite's underperforming, but this new Netic kid they got is actually pretty good. Is taking a map off Navi that entirely great? No, but beating VP 2-0 is nice. That's a nice one to have on your resume. No? I mean, comparatively to based on what we've seen out of these other teams, it's one of the strongest like results we have. And if I remember right, I think they were in the driver's seat to win Ancient. And then they choked it, if I remember right. No, that's right. They brought it back, and then this streak happened right here. They fizzled out at the end, and then they lost the pistol. Guys, saying VP is trash when we're looking at this stage is kind of funny. All right, calm down. Let's see. Yeah, they did lose like big and shit though. They lose to fucking everyone. God damn. MIBR, lose the Spirit, 3D Max, Astralis. I mean, they're losing to Big and Sol and Solis, and they got oof. They 2-0'd Lin Vision though. 2-1 Pain. Lose the Tyloo Classic. I mean, that's why they cut Dexter after EPL, right? Yeah, they just haven't really played anybody. Like, it's hard to take information away from them playing like Spirit and fucking Vitality. And was the FaZe game close? Yeah, I mean, FaZe has looked weak, but still, like, it's not bad. Energy looked abysmal at Dallas, so I'm a bit salty right now. And they look like Train merchant. Like, as soon as Train is out of the rotation of like maps they can play, they just look bad. Yeah, they couldn't play Train versus Legacy 2-0. It's my issue with Energy entirely is they do great in NA, and as soon as they play international competition and they're not playing Train, they usually just lose. So O3 Energy, no, I can't put them O3. I have clear bias towards NA. You might be able to though. They looked really bad at Dallas. I know they're boot camping for a while. I don't know. Good luck. I think Energy wins one. And in best of ones, good chance. Imagine when they get trained. Who do they play? Energy Tyloo. What does Tyloo play? I'm just curious if they play train. Not much. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, they ain't playing train. No. They'll probably play them on Mirage, and they will probably lose. I played a pug and this guy's still on Pickems. Oh, dude, I take forever with these. It's okay. We make the editor work very hard on these. I take my sweet time, bro. We co-stream on YouTube. Yeah. I just don't co-stream ESL stuff on YouTube because of copyright with YouTube. Any PGL Blast event will be on YouTube. Just trying to get some. I'm just trying to look at something and just like try to fucking lie to myself that somebody will look good. I'm desperately just trying to see something. I'm like, that's it. That's the one. They're doing good. Thanks. Fuck Twitch. Listen, say what you want about Twitch, bro, but their decision to allow multi-streaming and then YouTube doing the same after and following suit, you should be thrilled with Twitch, even as a YouTube viewer, to some degree. They put an end to all that bullshit. Maybe Namiga. Right? Is it? That's kind of what it's feeling like. We might be going Risky Bob here, boys. I want to be real. I might be leaning towards Risky Bob. Dude, it's hard. I'm kind of just leaning on the region here a little bit. Look at the land stats. I mean, what is it? Land stats not great. The land stats might not be great, but I imagine if you go through most teams and filter them by lands, it's probably not that great. Come on, HLTV, I'm not DDoSing you, bro. Calm down. Yeah, I mean, they're 6 and 7. They did play Energy. I remember this one. This is where Energy looked decent. But then Energy's looked much worse from here, so I don't know. Because you're going off more recent for them. So recently they played Pain. They lost the Pain. No, they beat these two. Unless I'm reading this backwards, which would kind of be weird. At least put Imperial through for some of these bozos. You're falling for EU propaganda. No, it's not like that. Imperial just, dude. I rode the Imperial train last major a little bit, but they haven't looked great, bro. They look great versus motherfuckers. Really, just only play there. Let's see. Yeah, the problem is they literally are only playing Brazilian teams. I'm trying. When did they not play a Brazilian team? It's been a while, man. Yeah, CCT, but like, and they didn't win anything. Hard to put them going through. Hard, man. That's a hard one. And actually, funny enough, when I looked at metas, it doesn't really look that great. They just beat Astralis. Like that's basically when you look at metas, they're just playing Swedish teams. They're basically doing what Imperial did, and then they lose to everybody, and they beat Astralis when it mattered most. So good for them, and they qualified and fucked over Astralis, but it's like they beat yeah, best of one. I mean, we're picking teams to advance here. Like, guys, by the time this was 2 months ago, by the time they're playing, pretty much, right? Like, and then they've just been playing Swedish Counter-Strike. I don't know their level. I have no idea. I'm reading this simulation right. Energy and Fluxo can't be O3, or is that wrong? There are a billion simulations, and the way seeding works is no, there's likely scenarios like right now. So if I'm looking at it right now and there are no upsets and every top seed beats the other one, this would be the O3. This usually doesn't happen though, man. This is usually not what happens. And like I said, if you put two teams that are going to be playing versus each other down there, it's actually kind of nice because usually they end up giving you one guaranteed point. Yeah, so we're going off of recent results in regional. They're each their own region. This is impossible, dude. This is impossible, man. I don't like I don't even like this. I don't know. Don't copy my picks. Oh man. Let me take some inspiration. Let's see. Pimp surely tweeted his shit. He loves the. I always like to see how Pimp cooks absolutely too hard for one. Let's see. Let's see. You know, wait, he would have tweeted this a while ago, yeah? When the picks come out. Did he not tweet his Pickems, dude? Somebody had to have fucking tweeted him. Somebody give me some sort of inspiration here, dude. Let me see how cooked I am. Nobody's tweeting their Pickems anymore, dude? He's got Cole 3-0 with Junior playing. He's got Bet Boom Fly. He's not too far off. He's got Tyler. He's got Wildcard in there. No Namiga. And then he put Legacy Chin 03, and then he left out OG. Let's see. I just want to see like what people are feeling. If I'm like missing somebody entirely, I'm surprised how many people have Complexity 3-0 without. Am I over? I don't think I'm overvaluing Halzerk, man. Like your 1.23 Opper not gonna be there is insane. I'm not exaggerating. Halzerk has not played the same quality of players, but that's actually like losing. Like, I don't want to talk up my ass too hard here, but. Yeah, bro. 1.23, 1.28, that is different, and it is higher. Modesty is much better than Holzerk, but I'm trying to give you like perspective in terms of output in the server for their levels. That's a big fucking deal, bro. Junior's a tier 2 farmer. I think he's been all right. Yeah, I mean, not bad. But also, Junior did struggle internationally at times. Junior's a good aggressive opera still. You calling Junior aggressive completely makes me not value your opinion on Junior whatsoever, and I'm not trying to flame you. That is a wild sentence. That is a wild sentence. You completely have lost all faith in the room. Okay, so hear me out. If you're complexity, are you practicing with Hulzerk or Junior right now? I guess it has to be Junior, right? See, dude, if I put complexity and heroic 3-0, I'm copying Oni. I can't. That just seems like a terrible idea, no? And he has chin going through? That's kind of wild, no? Man, some people are really high on wildcard. I guess because their last major run. Just bounce around. Everybody's got wildcard going through, bro. I'm the... Wait. Is this Chopper's? Holy shit, Chopper did his on stream? Wait. We go with Chopper. Wait, hold on. Chopper has... Okay, he's the same O3s. Hold on. Chopper's actually fucking genius. Wait, did he do the Pickems with the nose strip on or off? This is important. This is very important. Let me see. We check the picture. No nasal strip. Ah. No nasal strip chop. Can we trust a no nasal strip chopper, dude? He's not getting maximum intake to the brain. Like, dude is operating tournaments at 100%, but then he's on his pick'ems. He's slacking. He's slacking on his pick'ems. Like, does he even care? Does he even care? He even said they don't boot camp because the team will get tired. The team will get tired of each other. Yeah, I mean, people are gonna read way too much into that. But funny enough, that is why actually a lot of teams don't over boot camp. Now, maybe not doing a boot camp before the major is a bit crazy. It's less the what he's saying is crazy and more so the timing in which they're not going to boot camp feels kind of crazy. He said never though, did he? I thought they said that they try not to as much. Not that they don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I was looking at my phone while I'm traveling, fucking cooked, but anyway. Okay, what if we do this? In Santa's Law we trust. What is... I'm trying to look at seeds. Cole playing OG is such a trap game in a best of one. Ugh. God. Like, what happens? Like, what happens if they do this? Like, how fucked could it be? Okay. FlyQuest needs their social media clip anyway. True. FlyQuest social media manager, where are you at? Wondering if I want to switch around bet boom and bait. That's my last thing. Don't give into the wildcard bandwagon. Pretty sure wildcard's been cracking a lot in the EU. So like if some of these peeps that are playing against them feel like they're playing some decent CS and putting them through, it's hard to judge where they're at. We'll see. I'm gonna trust in Stanislaw. I'm gonna trust in him. We'll see. I need to have a little bit of NA bias too, because it's a bit more fun for me to cheer for teams. That's why I don't like to put, like, full disclosure, if you've never seen me do Pickems before, I try to avoid at all costs, unless I feel like it's unavoidable, to put an NA team 0-3, because I don't like cheering for the NA team to go 0-3. And then I do like to have NA teams going through so I can cheer for them. That's it. So, editor, keep this part in. Keep this part in. Thank you. You know, make sure they hear the disclosure. Simples picks are base. What you got, Simples, dude? Let me see him. I definitely don't want to trust Simples, but I am curious. Let me see. Simple has energy going 3-0. What in the fucking meth? Holy based. But that's a lot of meth. Dude, he's got Cole, Wildcard, and energy going through. Somebody get this man a visa. It's because he's in the complexity offices, bro. He's in the complexity offices. He had some barbecue that day. He was feeling himself. Bro was absolutely a whole vibe. Are you doing stage 2? You can't do... You don't have all the teams. Who the fuck is doing stage 2 before you have all the teams? What? Simple low-key try to make sure that his visa stays very well maintained with these Pickems, and honestly, I respect him for it. That's really smart. Damn, he put FlyQuest 03. Social media manager is definitely just going to use that clip. I'm not going to get clipped. Okay. These are my picks, though. Let's go through it. Heroic, actually pretty self-explanatory. I don't think anybody... 3-0 is the hardest pick to get. This is best of 1, Swiss. Into best of 3, anybody can get fucked. Okay, anybody can get absolutely hosed in this format. But Heroic, I think, is the strongest team in this stage based on what we've seen. I don't think anybody that's been watching Counter-Strike would disagree with this. That is as close as we can to a good pick for this stage. That's it. And you know what? Good luck, because they're probably gonna lose. That's how it works. I was gonna put bet boom or bait 3-0. I ended up going with bait because and my only logic in this, and this is gonna be like, I have no strong logic for any of these pick'ems. So just pick what you feel is good to you. But for me, seeing Axile performing so poorly online heading into the major, and then looking at his overall stats, and he is like just in general, the last 3 months he's been not farming online Counter-Strike is like the least Axile. Like, I don't know. Maybe he switches it on for LAN and he's the complete opposite as to how he used to be, but Axile not performing well gives me a hard like time to put them 3-0. And if Halzerk was for sure playing for Complexity, I would put them through 3-0. But the tricky thing is Complexity is going to play OG. OG, I think, based on what I was looking at, and then in general, I have a lot of confidence in Nikodas as an individual player. Best of one, that's a tricky matchup. That's a scary one. They don't have Halzerk. That could change, I think. I think that can literally change all the way up until the day the major starts. But if they had Halzerk, I'd put him 3-0, man. I would. Isn't it Bet Boom versus Tyler for 3-0? If every seed wins correctly, then yes. But also, let me see if any of these. Yeah, I mean, like, it can change. It doesn't. Like I said, guys, there's like a billion different scenarios, guys. So yeah, Bait just. It's not that I even think they're better than BetBoom, but Axile playing so poorly as of late. That was just it. I was just like, all right, Bait 3-0 then. That's like my best guess. Wildcard was pure peer pressure because I looked at other people's pick'ems, and I'd rather cheer for an NA team going through than not. So that's it. Like, it's just pure NA bias and a little bit of peer pressure. BetBoom, I actually think, is pretty good. Has a lot of major experience. Even with Axile playing like Cheeks, I think that they should be able to advance. Tyloo, based on results, at least from their region, is the second best team coming out of that region. So hard not to put them going through. That region in general, I think, has gotten much stronger. So them definitively beating so many of their opponents there is a good sign. OG, Nikodas. I think Nikodas could do it. I think he can single-handedly get them into stage 2 if he plays a good tournament. Complexity, it's hard for me to put them 3-0. I still think they're a really good team. If Grim maintains form, he's absolutely strong enough to get them to advance. I just don't know if he's strong enough alone without a performance that we can't predict from somebody else. It's hard for me to put them 3-0. We're just going Amiga. We got Risky Bob. I'm kind of just going with the region on that one and just saying like what we can get. It's really hard, man. This whole stage is impossible. Shin, Fluxo might play each other, might not. Good luck. If they do play each other, I get a guaranteed point. I think like the closest one, like the strongest picks in general are Heroic, Bait, BetBoom, Tyloo, and Cole. I think out of those, like, everybody else, man, I think you can make a strong point. So good luck. This is going to be such a hard point with the majors. If you fully copy my pick'ems, I am not responsible for your bronze coin. Don't copy my homework and get mad. Thank you for watching. Hopefully the editor cut this down because I sat here for an hour and a half looking at this shit. This is impossible. Subscribe to the Flom channel. Thank you. Listen, remember, guys. This doesn't just go for me. If you copy somebody's homework, you can't be mad at them for copying their homework and getting the answers wrong, okay? You should have picked somebody smarter to copy your homework on. It's on you, okay? If you copy mine and then I'm wrong, you're stupid. Like, I'm stupid, but like you're actually more stupid. Man, just ask ChatGPT. I think somebody said they asked ChatGPT and they put Heroic 03. And they had Energy 3.0 and FlyQuest 3.0 or some shit. I'm gonna keep copying you, and eventually it'll pay off. To be fair, if you copied me last year, you were set up to win a diamond. I did get you all the way to diamond, and then I said it's up to you from there. Now let's look at these stickers together, yeah? I haven't got to see him at all, man. How do I... There we go. Dude, I like the belt buckle effect. What do you guys think? I think these stickers are great, man. I'm sure everybody's always got different opinions, and people that don't like them always have very loud ones, but I think these look great. The papers glow in the dark. Like, wait, really? That's pretty sick. That's kind of weird. So wait, these ones are, okay. Maybe, dare I say, I know some people are gonna, because of the value of certain stickers, but I feel like this is definitely one of the best sets of major stickers we've gotten, no? No sloth on NAF though, dude. That's kind of sad. It's because they're not allowed to have an artist anymore, right? They just actually have to do the signature. Oh, that is so fucking wholesome. That is very wholesome. Yeah. It's pretty fucking lit too, to be honest. That's pretty, he's got to enjoy that, right? Like, that's got to be kind of cool to have that recognition in your in game. That's what, dude. Remember how young Mazinho is too? How's your 1 hour flight back home? Oh, not bad. It's 3 hours, but yeah, we time travel, so it's not too bad. Why does I know what Shiro's going for, and I think it's why it got approved. But also, I've been online way too long. That's a penis, though. That is a penis. Yeah, the Rops one's always good. Oh, I like the Mezzy one, dude. I think this is new for him, right? I like the Mezzy one. Flames intentionally tried to make it so there was almost no signature is what it looks like. Appreciate you, Leaf Maze. Guys, I missed a lot of subs. Hold on. Jason Grow Up. Thanks to the 10-month primer. Wait, let me go through Leaf with the 100 months, man. 100 months is insane. Can we get some nices in the chat for 100 fucking months? Doctor, thanks for the 2-month resub. Thank you. Swaff, thank you. Raven Fleece, thank you. Magic, thank you. Clutch, thank you. Broff, thank you. Keem, thank you. SLB, thank you. Wario, thanks for the 3. Tool. Okay, we're good. We're good. I got Tool's 5. Also, if you guys don't know, I'm leaving Thursday, chat. I'll be streaming Thursday, but then I leave that evening to go see my grandmother, and then I'll be back a few days later. Taking a little bit of time before I'll do this. This actually looks so nice. The color. Missed my 60 months the other day. 40 ounce, thank you. But yeah, if you did it during me in Dallas, yeah, I was cooked. I love the color on these. Oh, I just realized. Ah, that's what it is. They're taking the. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's the first time they've done something like that. Yeah. Unless I'm misremembering, but taking the logo color and then make it. That's pretty sick. The red goes pretty hard. Okay. And then let me look at some of the other ones. Let's see. Let's go over here. Work our way back from here, yeah? I like the Swisher one. Lakes is clean. Rex is clean. Okay. Frozen got a little cube, dude. All right. Brokey sticker, Sedge. Nothing too crazy so far. Oh, the green looks nice. It's a nice touch, bro, to take the team logo. I'm not going to lie. Damn, the Pain ones actually look really good. Because Pain's... That's actually... Orange looks good. The oranges and the reds. I mean, I guess I do like rubies, right? So it makes sense. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. These are nice. Ooh, the green? Okay, not bad. Not a fan of the MAD color for this. It looks like just highlighter. Nah, they do look nice, though. That's cool, dude. They've done a good job with the stickers. I'm not even a big sticker guy, but they've done a good job. And art IGL and BO1 moments is gonna be crazy. It's a nice one. Little smiley face. How many smiley faces are in these stickers, man? Anybody got a total? It's a little snake, dude. It's a little snake. Little slippery snake. I've seen that you can do the I like that. I like that. That's nice. I know they glow in the dark. Yeah. Anybody have like an in-game look of it? I mean, I could turn off the lights in my room and see what happens. Imagine somebody did that. Guys, they glow in the dark and they just fucking inspect it and turn off the lights in the room. Is this actually it, or am I getting rickrolled? Here we go.
Oh my!
Okay, I didn't get rickrolled. Kind of disappointed, actually.
It's so glow in the dark.
Oh, that's a cool effect too. That's not like just like the stereotypical. That's pretty slick.
Guys, I thought that maybe you only see it on a workshop map where you go in full shadow. This is nuke, a position that you actually play, and it fucking glows like crazy. Oh my god! I can't believe it.
That's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Like I said, not really a big craft guy in general, but still, it's nice. Mostly, the whole crafting thing, like, the amount of crafts that I see that people fucking blow their load over because it's just expensive and not actually nice is insane. Especially, man, I think it's because of where I live too, though. I can't tell you how many times, dude, you just see people when you're out in Vegas and they just hit up a designer store and they just look like a walking fucking ad. It's like, cool, bro. You went to Versace and you bought the entire set and it looks like you only fucking dress up and have zero fashion. Like, and that's coming from me. I don't pretend to have fashion, but I also feel like I could tell when you don't have any and taste and you just have money. It's like, brother, you're hitting all the L's. That's like how some of those like Titan Hollow crafts where they just slap as many of those fuckers on there and call it a day. It's like, bro, grow the fuck up. Like, you can like at least switch it up a little bit, man. Nah, they just look like a fucking like they look like wallpaper. Yeah, like actually, there we go. I figured like they look like name brand wallpaper. Out of like, and that's it gives off that same energy on some of those crafts, man. So some of the Counter-Strike crafts are just so tasteless, and they're just like, but dude, it's worth fucking 200,000. It's like, sick. That's so fucking cool. That's actually pretty nice out of Axel. I like that. Like, I know, like, I say that, and I do have some expensive skins, but I'm talking like specifically crafts where like no thought went into it and just expensive shit got thrown on there. You know what I mean? Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like this one. This one's good. What's the most expensive craft you have? I don't know, because I don't know the prices of a lot of them. I mean, I think my most expensive sticker is my crown. Right? Crown's like what? I don't even know. I know it was like it's like 900. It was, but I haven't looked in a while. 400? Okay. 500, 600? Okay. Crown foils crashed? Ah, okay. See, there you go. See, I don't keep up with any of that shit. 900 for a sticker? That shit's wild. Wait till you find out that some are like 15K. That's what I'm talking about. No, I have the extension. I just like I don't care that much, man. Like I said, everything in my inventory is for me. Like it's not for others. Let me see. I mean, like the only things I've like really have crafted are like this one. And London Conspiracies aren't crazy from what I remember, the hollows, right? But I know they shot. I bought fucking London Conspiracy fucking stickers when they were like cents, man. They're like 130, 150 now. Crazy. I literally bought them to troll. And then my other craft would be... Where's my red line? It's probably just easier. Hold on. It's easier. I just went with the... I don't... You guys know how I feel about Astralis. Okay, this was more so because I like the colors. So this is probably my other one. But yeah, I haven't moved any of my stickers or anything like that. This is what I've just had for a while. Should scrape their asses off. Nah, I still like the way it looks. I still like the way they look. Because I like the texture of the Astralis stickers and like this. Like they're not the same, but I think it looks nice. I don't know. Like the the honeycomb on there, plus like the texture on the actual red line. I like it. 24 bro reacted to 24,000 on that AK and didn't say a word when he saw this one. Or wait, for a knife. You guys want to see a crazy one for a knife? My baby here. I haven't even used this one in like a year. But these aren't for flex or these are purely for me, you know? Those are just for me. I mean, my most expensive skin is still my ruby. And then I got this howl like this, and I've never changed it. I thought about changing it at some points, though. Thought about it. But, meh. It's chill. Skelly Ruby next flum? That's probably what I'll get next, yeah. Hold it one more year, it's gonna be like 8K. Oh, dude, that's like the thing is like my inventory is worth a lot, dude, but I didn't spend anything on it. So it's like, I mean, I did, but you know what I'm saying? Like, not like I think the most expensive thing I ever bought in my inventory is my fade, and I bought it for $400. But like it's just weird because like the inventory stuff just like keeps going up and up and up and up and up, and it's like a part of me feels like I should be selling my skins because like it's just, but I kind of don't like that. I don't like how expensive they become because it makes me like have to fucking think and worry about it. Did you sticker your hot rod yet? I don't think I will. And if I do, I will absolutely be very particular about it, and I'm not going to overload it with stickers. And we're definitely not doing the fake fucking howl. That shit is ugly. Grow up. How about that emote Monday? No, I'm ending here. It was a very short stream. It was just for Pickems and all that stuff. I was gonna go live earlier, but the we had maintenance being done on the air conditioning units, and I didn't want to go live and have the dogs like going nuts the whole time. Link to Pickems. It'll be up on YouTube, or you can just go back in the VOD. I didn't take a screenshot of them. Oh, that's awesome, Camp. Hell yeah. The one with the muffs that got put on the screen? Alright, here, maybe I can do this one on one second. I got you. We'll do it like this. I'll open it and I'll do it right now. Show me a fake howl. Rops uses one. Rops uses one. I think Simple uses one. Somebody on FaZe uses one. I don't know if it's Simple. Hey, Commando, only because I don't want people posting their own Twitter links in chat. What, you're saying if you just put team stickers on them, it's not a craft? Nah. I get your point, but also keep in mind that for a long time you couldn't make crafts the way that you're describing them or showing them in that picture. So that's kind of like a pretty shit take, I'll be honest, because like you couldn't craft them like that for the majority of the time that Counter-Strike's been out. So does that mean I mean, but read it. You mean read the definition of crafting that you put in there? No, it doesn't. I mean, I don't care what the definition is. Like in the context of Counter-Strike, you couldn't do what you were describing. Like it's not like it wasn't accessible. It didn't exist. Like you can't say that because like that. So by your argument, then like this isn't a craft, right? But also, I could tell you that the reason I made this isn't because I just slapped stickers on here. It was to bait and to farm people into thinking we were joining London Conspiracy at the time. Right? So I picked out the London Conspiracy stickers, slapped them on here, and I baited Reddit. And they made, you could still probably find it. And I put it on my op too. So by your definition, actually, this would still be a craft. But with your picture and the example you gave, it wouldn't be, right? Apex was scamming people with phishing links and just got banned on Twitch. No, brother, that was a bot that got view botted. That's automated. What do you, bro? No way you thought it was actually Apex, brother. Apex is on a fucking plane, bro. What are you talking about? Bro's going home right now. Bro fucking just won Dallas and he had to scam some people real quick before he went. Dude, that was actually smart. That's smart. Fooled me. Well, to be fair, you thinking that was actually Apex is exactly why those fuckers keep it's a full automated system, dude. Oh no, it's gonna run. It's gonna run. I'm sorry. But you don't have to roast him like that. I'm just trying to tell him I'm roasting him. All right, but it's for his own good. Bro's got to stay safe out there. You need a little bit of teasing, all right, to just like get him to realize to lock in and keep that shit safe. Anyway, all good, Flop? No, you're all good, man. I was just saying, like, I feel like, yeah, I don't agree with your point though. That basically slap. I get what you mean, but nah, you can't really. Unfortunately, like crafting is, and this is with art, is like it's always in the eyes of who made it, right? There'll be definitions and like there'll be little things as to what it might be as simple as like when they got the stickers. Just because you don't think it went crazy. Wait, oh no, my shit's broken. You know, it doesn't mean it's not. Jonah, thanks for the 22-month primer. Thank you. So blanket statements like that are a bit tough. Barry, thanks for the 4-month primer. Thank you. I do. I owe you 5 gifted. Speedo's been sitting here the whole time because he asked for a gifted sub earlier. He's been waiting to see if this 5er hits him or not before I go. Yeah, so the plan is I'm gonna go lift. Oh, that's probably my cue. I'm gonna go lift and then I'll be back tomorrow. And I think we have playoffs Wednesday, so we'll probably practice tomorrow. We'll have like a long stream practice, and then we have playoffs Wednesday, and then I'll stream one more time Thursday, and then I leave to see my grandmother over the weekend, and then I believe I'm back. Dude, I hate how this shit works. Wait one sec. When the fuck let me see calendar real quick. Why is this shit not playing on my calendar? Whatever, hold on. I come back which day? I think I'm back Monday. I think it's in playoffs. When did that happen? Remember how I said that when Austin said definitively no chance we're in playoffs, and then Heiser was like, we might. I knew Austin was wrong. Austin was wrong. He was like absolutely wrong too. We're not we're not even the last seed, bro. We didn't even sneak in. We were fine. So yeah, Plan is lift, be back tomorrow, playoffs Wednesday, one more stream Thursday, maybe another playoff game depending on the schedule. Leave Thursday, come back, I think Sunday or Monday. Okay? Take it easy, chat. Good luck with the Pickems. Sorry I couldn't be of more service with the Pickems. That stage 1 is an absolute clusterfuck. Good luck out there, champions, okay? If you copy me or anyone else, though, listen, I know people are going to flame anyway, but if you're copying homework and you don't like the results, copy somebody else's homework and be smarter, okay? I'll catch y'all later, okay, chat? Bye. Later.